Sitting at his desk, Mr. Peabody is frantically getting ready for class to begin.
I can't believe those people, especially the instructional coach, expected me to do. Like I have time in my day to learn these strategies and techniques to try in my classroom. This is my second year teaching, and I can barely keep up with the curriculum and technology they want me to integrate in my classroom every day.
Oh, I need to really make sure I stop by and check on Mr. Peabody. I need to make sure he has everything that he needs and find out where I can support him best. He needs to know that he is a valued member of our staff and cared for. I really need to get to know him, build some trust and rapport so he will buy into the new strategies that the instructional learning team wants him to try. I am positive that this will help him be more confident in his instruction. Hello, Zach, is this a good time? Can I help you?
I'm really busy right now. I don't really have time to talk. I have so much to do before class starts.
Let me go make those copies for you. Then when I'm done, I'll pass them out while you go get your students, okay? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Thank you. I could really use the help right now. I'm having a hard time knowing what's essential to cover in the curriculum and what to make copies of. There's so many components.
Are you available for lunch today? If you are, I'll pick up lunch and you meet me in my office and we'll go over the main parts that need to be taught and the optional parts, all right?
Thank you. That would be so helpful.
I really need to listen to what Zach says and what he doesn't say. I know from my classes that good listening also includes good questions. I need to validate his efforts to keep him talking and open to support in the future.
It is now lunchtime. Mr. Peabody is on his way to meet Miss Townsend for lunch, standing outside her door.
Hey, are we still in for lunch? I'm really excited to talk to you about the curriculum, getting some help figuring it out.
Come on in. I hope you like carnitas burritos. Have a seat. So tell me about yourself. Where did you grow up?
Miss Jewel is teaching a whole group lesson. Most of her students are on task, but there are a few students who are fidgeting and misbehaving.
Hey, Ricardo, can you keep your eyes up here, please?
Miss Townsend is walking around doing her daily visits to classrooms. She's delivering notes and checking in with students and teachers. She is preparing to teach a small group lesson for Miss Jewel. Entering Miss Jewel's class and walking over to her desk, Miss Townsend is looking at Miss Jewel's success journal, then sitting down in the back of the classroom.
Class, you will be working independently on your daily journal. I'm going to head to the back and call groups of students back with me so they can practice their reading. Does everyone understand?
Seeing and sensing that Miss Jewel needs a break and needs to step back from the situation, Mrs. Townsend steps in.
Hello, Miss Jewel. May I work with a group of your students today? I brought in a few ideas that I would love to try.
Feeling relieved and ready for someone to show her some techniques and strategies to help with class management and discipline, Miss Jewel replies,
That would be so nice. I would love to watch you and get some new ideas and strategies to try
leaving
out.
the class after modeling the lesson, Mrs. Townsend continues to walk around visiting classrooms. Later that afternoon, Mrs. Townsend sits down with Miss Jewel to follow up on the lesson.
Thanks for leaving your success journal on your desk. I really enjoyed reading it. I really liked to see the students' successes and yours as well. You're doing such a great job building relationships with your students, planning your lessons, and instructing. You fit so well with the staff here and the families. What did you think of the small group lesson today? Do you have any questions about the strategy, tools, or techniques?
Thank you for all the compliments. I really enjoyed watching you. You seem to always walk in at the right time and save me when I am overwhelmed and need to take a step away from the situation. Thank you for modeling a better way to teach a small group and manage the students. I'm feeling more confident about planning and teaching already. You can help me with some more ideas for class management. I feel like I am overwhelmed and frustrated. I just don't know what to do sometimes.
I would love to help you with some strategies and tools for class management, but I have a different idea, if you're open to that. I would love to pair you up with a veteran teacher who would love to mentor you and support you also. I'll come in and take your class so you can go observe her, work together, and share practices.
Smiling and grateful that Mrs. Townsend is there to talk to and that she can share her true feelings, Miss Jewel shares.
That would be fantastic. I would love to have that opportunity. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anything for you. Let me know what I can do for you.
The following week, running into Miss Jewel in the hallway, Mrs. Townsend says,
Hi, how's everything going? Did you find the observation helpful?
I'm learning so many ideas for managing my class. The observation was super helpful. She is coming to my room this week to model a lesson. It has been a terrific experience. Seeing an expert on classroom behavior, she makes it look so effortless and easy.
I am so glad that it has been beneficial for you. I noticed you're becoming great friends out of school also. Oh, I wrote the date down on my calendar to cover her class so she can model for
After
you.
observing Mrs. Meyer, Mrs. Townsend and her are having a post-observation meeting in her classroom.
Thanks for meeting with me today. We're going to discuss and debrief about your observation from the other day. Did you receive my email with the observation notes?
Yes, I read the observation notes and reviewed the information. Thank you for sending it to me. It is really helpful to read what you noticed and observed. I am still thinking about the goals I want to set for the year. Can I meet with you again to talk about my goals?
Definitely. We can discuss your goals at a later time. How do you think the lesson went? What were some strengths? What didn't go as planned?
It seemed that the students were engaged and had a great time. I feel like they learned the concept. I did rush the lesson a bit, and that made some of the students get squirrely because they weren't having enough time to process the information and follow the steps. So some of the students did lose interest towards the end because they were lost.
I thought the lesson was great. Your use of visuals and manipulatives really helped the students make sense of the concept. My only advice would be to watch the pacing of your lesson. At the end, you rush the lesson in order to finish before the recess bell. Just take your time. You can always finish after recess. I would like you to share this lesson at the next professional development training next week. What do you think of that idea?
I would love to. I'll make a PowerPoint and send it to you in your email before the meeting.
That would be fantastic. Thanks for talking.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you for meeting. Oh, that's the bell. I should probably go pick up my students from recess.
Well, thanks for meeting with me. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you later.
Thank you, Mrs. Townsend.